So let's take another problem. I think they are going to be on moderate side. A and B can finish a job in 30 and 60 days respectively. A alone begins the work, but due to ill health, work at the same efficiency as that of B. It means that he is also doing with the same efficiency as B is doing, and this continues after 12 days. Later on, B and C together finish the job in 36 days. Okay, so A alone begins the work. Let's make a diagram as I already told you. Let's say that in the first 12 days, A is working but with the efficiency of B. Okay, and later on, B and C finish the job in 36 days. So 36 days are there, and B and C completed the job. So as we did previously, let's complete the equation. 12 days, but A is doing with the efficiency of B, so it is 1 by B plus 36 times of 1 upon B plus 1 upon C, and that is equals to 1. Let's put up the values of B and C. So 12 into B is going to be 1 by 60 plus 36 into 1 upon B is what? Sorry. B is what? 60 plus C is going to be a known value. So let's equate to equals to C. So this is 1 by 60 plus 1 by C is equals to 1. Let's calculate it, but make sure that you are not deducting this 12 by 60, because I think this is the important part. If you start to deduct this, then it will really make calculation a bit lengthy. So 36 into 1 upon 60 plus 1 upon C is equals to 1 minus 12 by 60. LCM is 1, so 60. 60 minus 12 is going to be 48 by 60. Now 48 by 60, so let's divide this 36 straight away over there. So this is 36, 12 3s are 36, 12 4s are 48. Now this is 4 and this is 15, so 15 into 3 is going to be 1 by 45. So now equation is clear actually, that 1 by 60 plus 1 by C is equals to 1 by 45. So next what we need to do, just calculation is there, but if you deducted that 60, then it's really going to be make it a bit lengthy. So now 1 by C is equals to what? 1 by 45 minus 1 by 60. LCM is what? 180. So 45 4s are 63s are. So this is 1 by 180. So in how many days C is going to complete this work? So C is going to complete this work in how many days? So it is 180 days. Okay, and I think the problem was also that in how many days C is going to complete the work. The ratio of work done by A, B and C. Okay, so we need to find out this ratio. So how to find a ratio, as we did in easier part also, that ratio is going to be 1 upon, and what is the efficiency of A. So now problem is that A, what amount of work is done by A. So A did what? 12 by 160 work is done by A. So this is the amount done by A. B has done what? 36 upon 60, and C is what? 36 upon 180. Okay, so what will be the answer? Actually, it is a bit good question. So this is what? This is going to be 12 by 60 ratio. 36 by what is B? It is also C, and 36 by 180, that is done by C. So this is 60 ones are 60, 60 ones are 60, so that is 3. This is going to be what? 12. So your answer is going to be 12 ones are 12, 12 3s are 36, and again 12 ones are 1. So your answer is going to be 1:3:1. Okay, so it would be your answer. Okay, so let's come to the next problem. Four masons, Kailash, Balram, Lalit and Ganesh, finished constructing a well in 24, 8, 16 and 12 days, respectively. To construct a well, all four are employed and decided to work alternatively, one after another. Only one mason working a day. Who should start the work so that he should be the one to finish the job? Okay, so I think this is a good question. because who should start the work? I think the person who is having a good capacity should start the work, because once he start the work, after that the later on person who should have the efficiency is less than the compared to the previous one. So I think first of all we should make a packet, that in packet if they work 4 days, then how many work will be completed. So let's start. 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 12 plus 1 upon 16 plus 1 upon 24. So let's take the LCM of these numbers. So I think LCM is going to be 2 3s are 6, 8 6 are 48. So I think 48 should be the option. So 8 6 are 48, 12 4s are 48, 16 3s are 48, and 24 2s are 48. 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 12, 10 plus 3 is 13, plus 2 is what, 15. So 15 by 48 work should be completed in 4 days. Now, what amount of work we can complete in these cycles? 15 by 48 work done in 4 days. So we can come multiply by what? How many slots we can arrange with this particular arrangement? So I think 4 into 1. Yes, that is okay. But we make sure that this work should not be greater than 1, because you cannot do work that should be a more than 1. So how many slots we can multiply by this to keep this particular number less than 1? So I think 4 3s are 12 would be the ninth answer, correct answer. So 15 by 3 is going to be 40 by 48. If you start with 4 into 4, then what will happen? 15 4s are 20, 14 15 4s are 60. Actually 60 by 48 is going to be the wrong, because it is greater than 1. So make sure in these type of problems the answer should be less than or equals to 1. Okay, so 45 by 48 is the amount of work which can be done in by all of them by using a particular cycle. Means doesn't matter then who is doing the work on a particular day. Once he can do, once he can do, once he can do, once he can do, but then the cycle of 4 anyone can complete a work. But the problem arises when the work was left and the person who is getting started, I think he should be efficient to do the rest of the work. 40 by 45 48 is the completed work. So what amount of work is left? 1 by minus 40 by 48 is going to be what? 3 by 48. 3 by 48 is what? 1 by 16. So 1 by 16 is amount of work which is left. And who is the particular person who can do this? So I think 1 by 8 can do this, because the efficiency of he can do a work in 8 days. So I think the work which is complete, which is getting complete in 16 days, so he can also do this. After that, I think 12 days person also can do this. 16 days person also can do this. So I think these are the 3%. If the work is left, they can complete the work. So who is the culprit, or who is the person who is less efficient? Actually, Kailash. Kailash can complete a work in 24 days. So he cannot complete the work which is getting complete in 60 days. So I think Kailash is the person who cannot complete the work. Okay. Okay, fine. So let's come to the next question. Two taps, A and B, can fill a tank in 20 and 30 minutes respectively. However, A and B are functioning in rotation minute after minute, starting with A, and the third tap C functioning throughout till the tank gets filled in 8 minutes. How much time does C alone take to fill the same tank? Okay, actually this is an important question. These type of questions are mostly they are continuously asking in the exam. So I think you should make in mind that these questions should be done. I will also tell you the alternative way to complete this question. So let's make a diagram. Let's say the system is there, A is also working there, B is also working there, and C is also working there. A and B are functioning in rotation minute after minute, with the A and third tab C functioning throughout the thing till the tanks get filled in 8 minutes. Okay, so I think C worked in 8 minutes because they are working alternatively. So I think this is going to be, A is going to work for 4 minutes and B is also going to work for 4 minutes. So let's make an equation. 4 minute is A also worked there, and 4 minute is also worked by B, and C worked throughout the way and their work was completed. So I think this is another easy question. So 20 and 30. So let's put the values of A and B. So this is 1 upon 20 plus 1 upon 30 plus 8 by C is equals to 1. 20 and 30 is getting LCM as a 60. So 23 is a 32 is a 60 into 4. This is 15. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 3 is also 15. So what we will get? It is only 1 by 3 plus 8 by C is equals to 1. So 8 by C is going to be 1 minus 1 by 3. So it is 2 by 3. 2 4s are 8. So value of C is going to be what? 12 minutes. So in 12 minutes alone, C can completely fill the tank. Okay. So let's come to the next problem. 10 men working together can complete a job in 6 days. Okay. So I think this is a problem of what? It is a problem of MDH. So man into days into hours when people are working in a group. Okay. So 10 men working together can complete a job in 6 days. So in 6 days they can complete a work. So what amount of work should be there? So your work is going to be what amount? So it is none other than 10 into 6. So 60 unit of a work is totally there. Now starting with 10 men on a first day, one man discontinues every subsequent day. Assuming that the man left alone in the end is not allowed to discontinue till he finishes the job. How many days are required in all to finish the entire job? So this is another good question. Let's say total amount of work is what? It is 60. Now starting with the first day, how many people or how many men were there? So 10 into 1, then one person was left. So next day it is 9 into 1, next day it is 8 into 1, next day it is 7 into 1, and then so on till 1 into 1. But after that this person have to complete this work till the work was completed. Okay, so 1 into 1 is going on. So we need to find out that how many days are required this person to complete this particular work. Now 10 into 1 is what? 10. Now 9 into 1 is what? 9. 8 into 1 is what? 8. And till 1 into 1 is what? 1. So that is a work which can be completed in a pattern. And after that, each day 1 into 1, 1 unit of a work will be completed. So what amount of work is left? According to that, you have to know that how many days are required to complete the work. Okay. So I think we should sum up this. So the rest of the work which is left, which is subtracted from 60, so that should be done by the last person. Now there is a formula: 10 plus 9 plus 8. So I think what should be the formula? 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is what? N into n plus 1 by 2. There's another thing you can do by logically, like 10 people are there. 10 plus 1 is what? 11. Okay. 9 before that, what should be there? 2. So 9 plus 2 is what? 11. So each time when you are getting you are adding first and last thing, you will getting the value as a 11. And how many pairs will be there? 10 peoples are there and each are clubbing. So I think 10 divided by 2, how many peoples will be there? So 55 is going to be your answer. So 55 unit of a work should be completed by in this manner. So what amount of work or unit of work is left? 5 units is left. If 5 unit is left, and what should be this pattern, or what should be the working unit in a single day? So he is working only 1 unit in a single day. So by 5 unit he need days as in 5 days. So 10 days required over there, 5 days required over there. So what should be your answer? So answer should be 15 days. Okay. Let's come to the next problem. Supply of water lasts for 200 days. If 10 liter water leaks off 6 of every day, but supply lasts only for 180 days. If 16 liters of water leak off every day. If the daily consumption is constant, then the total quantity of water in supply is okay. So let's make a system who is working like this. Let's say this is your water tank, and 200 days, if 10-liter water leaks of 10-liter water leaks of every day. Okay, so let's say that you are using particular u amount of water every day. So in 200 days you are going to use 200 part of u. Each and every day 10-liter water is leaking. So I think what amount of water should be leaked? 200 days 10-liter water is leaking, so 2000 liter of water is get leaked in this particular 200 days. So I think we can say that what is the capacity of this system. So capacity of system is 200 times of u plus 2000 liters. So that is the capacity of this particular system. Now there is another pattern, what that supply only lasts for 180 days. So I think capacity in this pattern is going to be, again you are using u liter water every day. So in 180 days you are going to use this 180 times of u, and 60-liter waters leak of every day. So 16 into 180 is you're going to be your leaked water. Now this is system, this is also system. So what we should do, so we should just equate them. So let's write down and equate the both the equations. So 200 u plus 2000 liter is equals to 100 of u plus 16 into 180. Now what we have to do, we have to find out this value of what u. But before that there's some short trick, or you can use some logical part. Let's take 20 common from out of each and everything. So you can do this very easily actually, or you can also take 200 common. So let's take 200 common actually. If 200 is common, I'm expecting that your maths is, because this is a moderate part, so we can do this. U plus, this is only 10 liter. Now 200 cannot be taken from this part, because 200 you can't take from this part. So I think we can take only what 20 can be taken from this one. So if you take 20, so this is 100, this is only 20 actually. So this is 10 u plus 100 liter. If you also take 20 from both of them, so 20 should be there. So 9 u, 20 you can't take, so 180, from 180 you can take 20 common. So this is 180 divided by 20, so this is 9. So 16 nines are 144. So these are the some tricks which will always reduce your calculation. So now it is what 10 u plus 100 liter is equals to 9 u plus 144. Now from transposition, 10 u minus 9 u is what, simply u. 144 100, so 144 minus 100 is what, 44 liter. So what is the utility you are having as a 144 liter? Now what we want to get the capacity, then the total quantity of water in supply is. Okay, so let's put up the value or whatever you want. I think this is a simple part, so we should put the value over there. So this is what 200 into 44 plus 2000 liter. So this is what 8800 plus 2000 liter. So the answer is going to be 10,800 liter. This particular capacities will be there. So I think these type of questions where calculation is a bit on higher part, if you start to do this, I think you will also learn. But in this type of question, when MDH is getting applied, so make sure that common part is always going to be there. Okay.